Hey, what's up everyone, it's BullyWiiPlaza and I'm about to show you a nice custom class I made, which I call the Noob or Douchebag class because it's overall an annoying class to deal with and very easy to use at the same time, so little skill is required. In terms of how to use this, simply pay attention to the gameplay in the background, which actually is live recorded and not from theater mode. Let's get into the details. As my primary gun, I'm using the light machine gun LSAT, which definitely is one of the best guns in the game, with its decent fire rate and power. The way I use it to piss people off the most is obviously with a target finder. Who didn't expect that? Besides making people rage, it has its usefulness by highlighting enemies at a distance. The high ammo capacity by the light machine gun class works really well with this because you can just keep shooting until your targets are dead basically. As second attachment, I'm running the laser sight, which is pretty useful as Wii Remote player since it tightens the already good hip fire of the LSAT even more, so it enables one to pre-fire from the hip when you see an enemy. This could compensate for the lack of aiming speed of the LSAT, which might get you killed more often if you try to aim first and then shoot. Basically start hip firing and then aim in. Since the game gives you more aim assist on slow weapons, you should be running aim assist as well to snap onto your targets. As third attachment, I'm using the silencer because I don't want to be detected when firing my gun, obviously, but its usefulness shows itself when I spot 2 or more enemies at once and try to take them all out. They won't know where they are shot from, so I can usually get multiple kills as opposed to be detected right away on the radar and shot back immediately. So the overall powerful LSAT gets even more nasty with those 3 attachments. In my experience, running primary gunfighter is pretty useful in getting a good score, because what is more important than your primary gun to be as dangerous as possible? Let's move on to the perks. As primary perk, I'm running hardline, simply because I want to reach my score streaks easier. Instead of being protected from the rare instances of explosives, which is covered well enough with my tactical equipment trophy system. Obviously Ghost doesn't go well with LMGs. Blind Eye is rubbish, and Lightweight I don't find useful either, because this class is intended for a slightly campy playstyle and not as rushy as possible, because that doesn't go well once again with the slow aiming speed of an LMG. As second perk, I'm running Scavenger, but not because I'm running out of ammo quickly on my LSAT, but mainly for resupplying my lethal and tactical equipment. If I shoot someone, he will drop a scavenger bag, so I can put down a new bouncing Betty and trophy system to protect me. This leads us to the third perk slot, which contains dexterity. The reason I chose it over tactical mask is because, again, the trophy system covers tactical equipment protection as well, so there's no need. Dexterity's main usefulness is the reduction of the race time of a gun after a sprint, so I won't be completely at a disadvantage when running straight into an enemy, which undoubtedly happens a lot in FPS games. The faster climbing is an added bonus and wouldn't be worth running the perk. Like mentioned before, I'm running the bouncing Betty as my lethal equipment. Since cheapness plays a big role in this class, it had to be this piece of equipment, since it's clearly the easiest lethal equipment in the game. All you need to do is throwing it out, and it basically gives you free kills, since they are rather overpowered and hard to evade if you don't expect them. Also, most of the time they are not easy to spot and people in general don't pay attention too much to the ground. This overall wouldn't be as effective if they couldn't resupply, but they can, thanks to Scavenger. Remember that you can only have 2 of them on the map at once, so placing a third one makes the first one disappear. so be careful. Finally, for the score streaks, you can basically pick anything you like, but keep in mind that you should be using the ones that fit your skill level the most. In fact, you should be able to reach them once or twice in a match for it to be worth it. Don't worry about running low streaks, they aren't so terrible either. In the video I'm running my try-hard streaks, which are Lightning Strike, Sentry Gun and Stealth Chopper. I love getting those because they are so good and grant me quite a bunch of kills. I'm not a fan of the orbital reset because I prefer kill streaks that just do the killing for me and not allow me to shoot more people. Also, they are quite possible to get on Domination, for example, especially with Hardline on. There you have it, my setup for being a cheap player. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, favorite and subscribe.